U.S. stocks closed mixed on Wednesday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 66.74 points, or 0.13%, to 50,121.40, ending a three-day winning streak. The S&P 500 was essentially flat, down 0.34 points to 6,941.47. The Nasdaq Composite declined 36.56 points, or 0.116%, to 23,047. U.S. non-farm payrolls surged by 130,000 in January, far exceeding the expected 55,000, with the unemployment rate falling to 4.3%. The strong jobs data eased concerns about labor market weakness, but also reduced the likelihood of near-term Fed rate cuts. Chip stocks rebounded strongly, with the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index surging 2.28%. Global foundries skyrocketed over 16%. Micron Technology rose nearly 10%. NXP Semiconductors and Microchip Technology gained over 5%. Taiwan Semiconductor added over 3%. Intel rose over 2%. Nvidia gained 0.80%, and Broadcom advanced 0.68%. Big tech was mixed, with Tesla up 0.72%, Apple rising 0.67%, Meta down 0.30%, Amazon falling 1.39%, Microsoft dropping 2.15%, Google A declining 2.39%, and Google C off 2.29%. AI application software stocks fell broadly, with Shopify down over 6% after being up 13% intraday, Reddit off over 7%, Atlassian down over 6%, and Adobe falling nearly 3%. Chinese ADRs were mixed, with the Nasdaq Golden Dragon Index down 0.65%. Gainers included 21vietNet up over 12%, Kingsoft Cloud rising nearly 10%, Bilibili, Huazhu Group, Neo, and Miniso each adding over 2%, Taiwan Semiconductor up 3.37%, ASE Technology rising 5.56%, and ACM Research surging 12.33%. Decliners included Huya down over 5%, Jinko Solar off over 5%, Canadian Solar down over 4%, NetEase falling over 4%, Chaggy down nearly 4%, Alibaba declining 1.32%, Pinduoduo off 0.82%, and Baidu down 1.72%. Following the strong jobs report, Fed rate cut expectations cooled. CME FedWatch showed the probability of unchanged rates in March jumped to 94%, up from 80% Tuesday. The 10-year Treasury yield rose to 4.18%, while the 2-year yield climbed to 3.537%. State Street strategist Lee Farage said the Fed could cut rates 3 times this year, with the dollar potentially falling 10%. Atlanta Fed President Bostic noted he is beginning to see questions about dollar confidence. Fed Chair Powell recently indicated no rush to cut rates. In after-hours trading Wednesday, Cisco fell 7% on softer-than-expected non-GAAP gross margins. McDonald's dipped less than 1% despite beating earnings. Robinhood dropped 9% after Q4 revenue of $1.28 billion rose 27% year-over-year, but net income fell to $605 million, from $916 million a year ago. Lyft sank 17%. Mattel plummeted 25%. Hinge Health jumped 17%. Cloudflare advanced 5%. T-Mobile rose 5%, and Ford Motor gained nearly 2%. For Thursday, key focus areas include weekly jobless claims and existing home sales data. Friday's CPI inflation report is crucial, as tame inflation data could ease concerns about delayed Fed rate cuts. Several Fed officials speak this week. Technically, the Dow is holding the 50,000 psychological level, while the Nasdaq is consolidating near 23,000. Chip stocks have rebounded from AI replacement panic, but software stocks remain under pressure. Defensive positioning is advised, with close attention to the CPI data's decisive impact on market direction.